Hello, beautiful souls, starseeds, grid workers, light workers, and anybody else who feels so much love in their hearts and just wants to make the world a better place. You are watching me channel a message right now through my third eye using clairvoyance, and I felt a really strong urge to just leave this part in here because there are a lot of number codes throughout the video that I want you to be able to receive as well. Also, the timing of this video happened to be, I believe it was 1001, and so I just wanted to leave that intact for you. The video will start in a moment. There are time codes down at the bottom that you can skip through to some of the chapters that we put in there. I realized that my camera started filming in about 15 seconds from now, around minute 1, and then we really get going around a minute and a half. Love and blessings to you, and let it begin. Hi. I don't know how my camera does this. It records on its own. I was just drawing this. This just came to me, whatever this image is. I drew this a little bit too wide, I think. I did. This was the big thing. But this feels like some sort of gateway, and there's like light coming out of it. 122 on the clock, okay? I've been seeing that number a lot lately. I just want to turn on this lamp. I don't know why I like that lamp on. Okay. Hi. Welcome, beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me for this message right now. I am here today with the Pleiadian star system. Yes, okay. There is also some Sirius energy here as well, and some Lyra as well. But primarily, I'm feeling like the Pleiadians are here with us. Yes, child. Yes, child. That's what they say. Confirmation. The Pleiadians are here with us, wishing to deliver some sort of message. So I did initially think that this would be a continuation of a message that we channeled earlier today on my walk. But what I received going into this is that this is a more basic and fundamental message. It's about what it means to be a starseed. Okay, what it means to be a starseed. Spirit is telling me now that this will be one of the first of many introductory and informative videos about what it means to be a star being, part of a star system, okay? Intergalactic beings and other sort of intergalactic knowings. So I suppose we're starting a little bit of a series here. Welcome to the first video. A little bit about me. My name is Kara, and I am a divine channel, a vessel for divine communication. I am a psychic empath, and I am also a healer. This whole thing is still quite new to me. This whole thing is still quite new to me. I'm still sorting out so many of these energies. I didn't even believe in God, like, 2.5 years ago, okay? So I've always been very sensitive. I've always had super vivid dreams, but I was asleep. Like so many of us are, like the vast majority of us are, for a very long time. And it's really, my spiritual awakening probably began in 2019, but I wasn't really consciously aware of it until the past 2 years. And anyway, here we are today, and I'm on this platform sharing whatever I got to share with you because it's time. It's freaking time, and it's important. So I don't know what this is. It's some sort of gateway, some sort of star system gateway. Oh, Spirit says it's an activation code for you. Okay, I'm hearing some of you may wish to put this on your phone screen. Here, if you want it, you can screenshot it. Maybe I should put it sideways if that's like better for the phone. I can't see what I'm doing though. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know. Here. That's for you if you'd like it. This is some sort of activation code to higher knowing is what I'm hearing. Some sort of activation code to higher knowing. I might even put this on my phone screen or hang it up on my wall or something. You can draw this yourself. Of course, it's very simple. Okay, Spirit is telling me right now that this is your soul emerging from a seed, like a seed of consciousness. Yes, it is. Okay, this whole thing represents a portal, and this little pinpoint here, this, I'm seeing it in my mind's eye right now, is like this deep tunnel, like reaching into space, reaching through time. Spirit is saying vast universe, reaching across expanses of time and space as we know it. I'm seeing it as just a very dark tunnel right now, okay? And this gateway here feels, it might not have this bar at the end. I don't know. Yes, it does. But in my mind's eye, I'm seeing sort of like almost space dust. 555 on the timer. It's blue, it's pink, it's purple, yes. And then this light coming through is yellow, it's pink as well. And there's some green in there, more so in the center of it. And then it ends up shooting up into all sorts of colors, many that we haven't even seen before. Okay, rainbow. 616 just stood out to me on the timer for some reason. Spirit is saying that that is an activation code as well. You can pair those two energies together. This right here with that 616, and Spirit says it will get you somewhere. I'm seeing a train track in my mind's eye. Okay, chugga chugga choo choo, that's what we're hearing. So that will take you somewhere. Spirit says domino effect. So take that how it resonates. The start of something new. That's a High School musical song. It's the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh. That's Spirit singing to you right now. It's the start of something new, okay? So the domino effect. Activation codes like this one, as well as other activations, which come in many forms. They can be in images, they can be in song, in sound. Activations can even come in the form of, like, I was going to say downloads. Spirit says, yes, that's accurate. But it also feels like healings as well, yes. And that's a more common method of activation is what I'm receiving right now. Little minute healings, the way that your energy is recalibrated to align with your highest frequency, to rid yourself of, the way it's coming through is barriers, to rid yourself of sort of barriers that are keeping you from your highest health. Okay, so there's many activations, and doing small things like this will create a sort of domino effect. Okay, it's the start of something new. One small movement is the start of something new. Okay, so thank you, Spirit. Thank you to the Pleiadians that have joined us in this beautiful message today. We're drawing today. They said get out a piece of paper. All right. So I'm seeing, how do I draw this? It kind of looks like a flower. I suppose this is what it is. It looks like a flower, and then there's a spiral around it. Give me a moment. There's a spiral around it and within it. Okay, I'll draw this faster. Interesting. No, it's in the background the whole time. Okay, that's kind of what it looks like. This thing. I feel like there's a line. There's a line coming out the bottom. 2 lines coming out the bottom there. That's it. This is what I'm drawing. I realize that's literally just one of those like pinwheely things that spins around, but this is what I'm seeing. It's like a propeller. So this one may be less of, this is not quite an activation code necessarily. It may have a dual meaning. I'm seeing this more right now as a sign, as a symbol, as a synchronicity, as a puzzle piece for you. Spirit is saying to me right now, a call to action. So motorized vehicles are relevant here. And movement forward. Okay, this is also the element of wind. Yes, okay. Yes, let's get the message going. I agree. Okay. So we want to know, I don't know why we did all that. That was really interesting. We have to trust the process when we do these things. We wanted to know what it means to be a starseed. Okay, thank you. All right, we're going to do some channeling now to bring forth this message. I'm going to repeat what I'm hearing. A starseed is an intergalactic being attached or spanning many dimensional realms. Spirit says you are safe in this space. There is much about yourself that you do not yet understand. We wish for you to dig into your own history, to bring forth the mysteries of your soul, to bring them into light. Ooh, and I'm seeing in my mind's eye right now some of your galactic ancestors. They have this beautiful, beautiful facial structure, this like pale bluish gray, bluish skin, and big kind eyes. That's beautiful. So these beings are truly here for you. They say we wish you to know yourself. Reach into your soul and pull it out. Pull out the truth. They say we are here for you, child. Get to work. Spirit says many of us came here from other star systems, galaxies away. Galaxies away. Ooh, we are now here to teach you on planet Earth what it means to be a human, what it means to be a conscious being, and what it means to be a starseed, as well as I'm hearing a galactic counterpart, what it means to be a galactic counterpart. You as a human, as a starseed, as a soul, you play a fundamental part in this universe. Spirit says synchronicity has a lot of meaning for you. Yes, it does. 12:12 on the timer as we say that. Okay, and the bells of confirmation go off as well. Synchronicities have a lot of meaning for you. The Pleiadians and other energies that are assisting in this, I am feeling some of your earthly ancestors here with us as well. I'm seeing a red button-up sweater in my mind's eye. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer as we say that. That feels like a specific sort of confirmation for some of you. I'm feeling some of your earthly ancestors assisting this as well. But synchronicities are going to mean a lot for you. Spirit wants you to know right now that this is the way that your soul communicates with other realms, with other earthly realms even. It's being highlighted right now that this mission on Earth that we have is much broader than that. It is a starseed mission. That's how it's coming out. It is a starseed mission. Let me tune in for a moment and see what this is, because this is new information to me as well. Okay, I'm hearing The Final Countdown by Europe. Da 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 da. The final countdown. Okay, and I'm seeing like this castle, like this beautiful, like emerald or some sort of. It's shining, it's blue, it's green, it's white in my mind's eye with like a pointy sort of towery kind of part like this, except more like that. Okay, with many, many roofs to it, many parts to it. These are sort of prisms that reach up to the divine is how it's being communicated right now. And the final countdown is a song. I have been hearing that for months now. It comes and goes throughout my consciousness, but it represents this enormous energy. Oh, and I'm just realizing in this moment, okay, because, whoa, okay. So I have always seen this song as the final countdown referring to this particular moment on planet Earth. Like, there's really important stuff happening in our history right now, and even pertaining to my personal growth journey. The final countdown, this is the final countdown to stepping into a large portal, to having a really big growth moment, to huge changes happening on the planet Earth. The final countdown, okay? And I'm seeing it right now. It's so much bigger than that. For the first time, I'm really tapping into this as not just an earthly energy, but like galaxies. It's huge. The spirit is saying life on Earth will change as you know it. Okay, this feels like more than just stepping into 5D consciousness, which is what a lot of people call the new Earth, the new age. Interesting. I'm actually hearing spirit say to me right now that it's time to like step away from that paradigm. There's a need to shift our perspective on this. Y'all, this is so new to me. There's a need to shift our perspective on this. What should we... Whoa, it's like 70. What more, though? There's something here about being malleable and being flexible, okay? I feel like my gut initially is like that refers to our ideas, our beliefs, but it also feels like it refers to time. Time is folding. Yes, it is, Spirit says. Okay, Spirit says when time folds, this allows us to jump quantum realms. They say this is happening in the earth realm right now. Yes, it is. And I'm seeing goggles in my mind's eye like that you would wear in a chemistry lab. Like those types of goggles. Not ski goggles. They have clear. They're clear, so you can see through clearly. They're not UV rated, right? This is happening on Earth right now. Yes, it is. We must jump through the portal. Okay, the way to jump through the portal is by making a decision to do so. Ding, ding, ding. And I'm actually seeing a triangle in my mind's eye, like the musical instrument, a triangle right now, which I have never seen. Okay, I get the bells of confirmation very frequently when I channel. I have never seen an instrument attached to it. Triangle is a significant shape right now. It's very significant. That instrument itself might even be significant, or even just music in general. Ooh, activation codes through music, okay? So jumping through this portal, I'm hearing Stargate system. A new Stargate system is being created. Whoa, this is big, yo. What the heck? 70, a new Stargate system is being created. Time is folding. We jump through portals by making decisions. But it's more than that. It's also making major lifestyle changes as well as changing the way that we see ourselves. Okay, Spirit is saying right now that this is a fundamental part of your mission as a starseed, of our mission as a starseed. Spirit is saying to you now that if you're watching this video right now, you're so special. Honey, you're so... I want to like cry right now. Ooh, wow. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing a beach ball with the primary colors on it, and it's kind of bouncing on the sand a little bit. I don't even know if that's possible. Anything's possible in our new reality that we're creating together. Spirit wants you to know how freaking special you are. If you're on this... Oh my god. Emotions are coming up to me right now. If you're on this frequency right now... You have done so much work to heal to get here. I feel your pain. I feel your journey. It is my journey too. We are in this together. If you are on this frequency right now, I applaud you. Spirit says the stress was worth it. It helped you know yourself. It helped you get to where you are. They say you are divine. You are divine. I'm seeing rockets in my mind's eye and they're launching off to space, okay? Frank Sinatra's song, Fly Me to the Moon. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. There's another line that says, you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, Please be true. In other words, I love you. This is your ancestors as well. This is a personal song for me. It was Frank Sinatra was one of my poppy, one of his favorite songs, and so this is news or confirmation that like your ancestors are here, my ancestors are here, our earthly ancestors, our galactic ancestors. I'm still sorting out like how they're all related. Time is freaking weird. Time is time is weird. I don't know. Time is folding. Time is a product of 3D perception and probably perception in other realms as well. But it doesn't exist everywhere. So that's a little side note. And then I want to pull some cards. This deck right here, this magical spirit deck, is really calling to me. But okay, I guess we're moving on because I don't remember what I was just about to say. You guys, I'm so proud of you. Oh, look, I never trust yourself. I've never really noticed that on the inside of this box before. Or maybe it just hasn't resonated with me. I'm a very observant person usually. Okay, I'm seeing right now in my mind's eye a butterfly, but it looks kind of like a it kind of looks like a child drew it, or like it's in some sort of book right now. I don't know why I feel it has like a really silly, goofy sort of face. It's one of these. Okay. Just like really, just pretend it has two wings. It looks like that. It looks kind of like that. Thank you for being patient with me. Okay. I just saw 2122 on the clock. Okay. 122 again. I'm pretty sure I saw that at the beginning of the video. I know. I feel some impatience coming from you. Thank you for your patience. We are getting to the cards. Maybe the impatience is coming from me. I'm learning as well. Wow, you're so beautiful and so special. I'm seeing a brick road. The yellow brick road Wizard of Oz is coming through, as well as the color green. Thank you to... I want that card. It just jumped a little bit. Thank you to the Pleiadians. Thank you to the Syrians, the Lyrans, Orion. Okay, Omega is coming through. I don't know what Omega is. I've never heard that before. Whoa. All right. Spirit, what would we like to say? They want me to get that card. Ooh, yo. Ah, we're going to get it in a second. Look, we're alchemizing the past. How beautiful is that? We're alchemizing the past. Okay, 2222, which is another number I've been seeing so much. Oh my goodness, y'all. The sun. The sun. Okay, let me get that card real quick. These are beautiful cards. I'm wearing my pajamas. Don't mind me. Okay. It's like 1 in the morning. I was gonna get ready for bed, and then I was like, no, this message has to come out right now before I sleep and start my day tomorrow. Oh my god, literal magic. Literally magic. Oh my gosh. Oh, and okay, so this is 39, card 39 and 6, okay? And I just saw 2307 on the clock, which personally to me is a number of manifestation, okay? And then we have the numbers here, 369. 369. Ooh, okay, alchemy is clearly very relevant. I mean, it literally is the alchemist, but there's these ancient number codes that need to be resurrected. There's ancient technology that needs to be resurrected. This 369 is highly relevant to the shape of the pyramid. Yes, it is. Okay. The square is somewhat relevant as well. Spirit says there's numerology codes hidden within the matrix left to be discovered. It feels like a weird game or something. Somebody's laughing right now. Somebody's laughing right now. I'm not sure who's laughing. It feels like some of our ancestors are laughing. Not the galactic ones, but like human ones or something. Oh wow, this is crazy. You guys, okay, so what it means to be a starseed, it means we're freaking rewriting history. We're rewriting history. We're rewriting the past. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I'm feeling people sort of resisting that, like, no, we're not. there is a little bit of a correction. Okay, I feel like it's common to say rewriting the past. I have used that language before. I am being a little bit corrected. It is more accurate to say we are alchemizing the past, which means that we are transmuting it. Okay, ding, ding, ding. Here we go. Thank you, Spirit, for the correction. My gifts have been blooming, so we're ever changing, and we have to be malleable. We have to be malleable to change our beliefs, okay? To change what we thought we knew. Be willing to throw it all out. So to alchemize the past means to transmute it. It means to, Spirit is saying it means to take pieces of the past and combine them in a new way to rewrite history. Ding, ding, ding. That's more accurate of what it means, okay? We need to be very careful with our language, especially moving forward into this sort of new earth, or however we want to conceptualize that, a new like 7D reality. A Spirit is saying we're going to be living in the matrix, like with a broader awareness. Spirit says there's rainbows everywhere. There's rainbows everywhere. That may be a sign. Have y'all also noticed that there's like literally more rainbows? I genuinely don't know if I'm just noticing things more, or if there are actually more frequently rainbows in the clouds. Like, not the ones that go across the sky that we typically see in drawings and leprechauns and stuff, but like when it's sunny out and you look at the clouds, there's colors in there. There's rainbow colors all around where the sun shines. Like, let me know in the comments, do you guys notice that? Because I've been noticing it a lot more, and I've never noticed that ever in my life until like probably since the eclipse that we had in April. Okay, April 4th, 2024. I feel like that's around the time that I started noticing it. It might have been before that as well. Some of you are thinking February. For some reason, the date February 18th is coming out. If any of you are aware or knowledgeable about astrology, please inform me what was happening in February, because I was still a little bit asleep at that time, or at least just had a much less, I was very much still experimenting, and I was really struggling mentally and was focused on myself. So I was not doing this sort of type of channeling that I was doing. I was reading tarot, but a lot has changed, y'all. A lot has changed. A lot's going to continue to change. So let me know, February 18th, have you all been seeing rainbows too? Like, the world is freaking changing before our eyes. Okay, beautiful. So these cards say, I don't break that easy, not anymore. Instead, I use things as fuel. I use things as fuel. Okay, don't stop believing, gotta hold on to this feeling. Okay, streetlights, people. Streetlights actually do mean something personal to me. That is a call. Okay, streetlights to me are a reference to red flags as well as traumatic childhood events. Okay, don't worry, nothing like terrible happened to me. With the streetlight memory at least, but that's just a little sign for you. Streetlight, it also means to me, it means personally like standing alone on a dark night. The streetlight analogy has been appearing for me over the past several weeks. Standing alone on a dark, cold night, being a warrior alone, okay, like a wounded warrior type of energy. Spirit is saying you may be called to look within if this resonates with you. A turtle shell is coming through this as well as a hairbrush and the fruit oranges, and even orange peels, okay? Spirit, for some reason, is saying nourishing to the skin. Maybe you're into natural medicine or natural skincare. So that's just some extra confirmation for you if that resonates. All right. Don't stop believing. Yeah, we use things as fuel now. We're alchemists. We have learned to transmute our pain into power. Huge mission as a starseed, since you keep asking. Huge mission as a starseed. I'm seeing the dominoes again. Okay, and the past, we're releasing it. We're being born again. We're springing. Okay, it's spring, the spring where things bloom, where they grow, where seeds sprout. Ah, here we go. There's your little seed right there. Okay, so that puts a new meaning on this. This is you in the sort of now or the past. Yes. And this is like the future and what you're becoming, what you're growing into. That's expanded consciousness in a portal. That's what it feels like now. And the card says, and so I listened as my soul told me to let the past go, so that I may awaken to how much I have grown. Congratulate yourself. You have come so far, and you will go so much farther. I'm called in this instant to pick up 2 items that I was called to bring into this reading. I do have a little altar set up in front of me. We've got some citrine, abundance crystal, some selenite. I just saw some blue orbs floating around my selenite. Do you guys see them? I just saw some blue orbs floating around my selenite. And 3027 on the clock, which is my birthday. 327. Okay. We have these items that I'm just called to bring in right now. I'm trying to get this to focus. I'm not sure. If I put it too close, does it focus? Whatever. Okay. Here's a little owl. This is a little owl. It's Angelite. And this is a little like keychain. It's a little keychain of one of our very, very first primate ancestors. I'm an anthropologist, hence the skulls, okay? And the skulls. Primate skulls. One of our first ancestors. I don't know, I'm just called, okay. Whew, okay. So this is relevant with the past, alchemizing the past. Your mission as a starseed, there is a call not only to connect with who you, okay, yes, it's about connecting with who you are. I apologize. This is a big message for me, and I'm still getting used to these newer high frequencies, okay? We've very recently opened. So what it means to understand who you are, yes, it's connecting with your guides. Yes, it's understanding your galactic nature as well, but it's also your human nature, ding, 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 okay? Where you have come from, human evolution, and like integrating all of this. Spirit says you have great knowledge within you. Yes, you do. You have great knowledge within you. The color purple is coming to mind. This is the color of our third eye. Great seeing is becoming. That's what I'm getting. Great seeing is becoming, okay? Great seeing is coming to you. Spirit says examine your history, your personal history. So your ancestors, your earthly ancestors, your lineage. Examine your history. This is how you will know yourself. Once you've examined your own history, fit that into the puzzle of collective history, of galactic history. Yes, my guides are cheering, okay? This is part of your mission. And then what you're going to do is share that. Share that in whatever way you feel most comfortable. I'm feeling a headache right now, right here. Neurologist, what part of the brain is this, aside from the frontal lobe? Got all these questions for you. This is really a collective mission, okay? Like, seriously, it is. So I would love to hear from you in the comments if you have anything to add to this, okay? If you're vibing with this frequency, please like, share, subscribe, all the things. I would like, this is a together thing, and at this point we need to be working together on this. We need to be learning from each other. So I'm here offering you whatever I have to offer, but I don't have everything. Together we do, though. So please comment if you know anything about anything I've said, if this sparks anything, how it resonates. I would love to hear from you, and I know other people would love to hear from you as well. We've got an owl out here as well, okay? So the owl may be calling to you, and this is speaking to me. It really feels heavily with like Lyran energy right now, or Syrian energy. Yeah, Syrian energy. Aren't there some avian starseeds that are associated with I keep wanting to say Lyra, excuse me. I keep wanting to say Lyra. Okay, something just happened in my throat chakra, but maybe it's serious. I'm really unfamiliar. I would love to be educated on that if you have any clues. Oh my god, beautiful. We're going through this quite slowly right now, maybe because it's 1 in the morning for me, but I'm pretty much a night owl. So I don't know. This is just a lot of energy, okay? We're getting there. the sun and magic. Spirit is, I feel like you're being asked to work with the moon, but also the sun. Okay, and this is card 11. It says, be patient, it will come. Manifestation, power, and 1111. And I just saw 3, 4, 5 on the timer as I looked up. Okay, 1111. Be patient, it will come. Be patient, it will come. Magic. I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. Power, beginnings, and transformation. Use your magic to better the world. Use your magic to better the world. Spirit is saying to you, fly high, my child. And I'm seeing a cardinal in my mind's eye, which is another sign personally for me about my earthly ancestors. So ancestors are here again, and it may mean something else to you. It is a state bird, at least of Virginia. I think maybe North Carolina as well. 35 on the timer as we say that. I don't know where else cardinals live in the world, but at least in the United States where I am, those are the 2 states that I know about. The cardinal being relevant. For some reason that feels relevant. Okay. We do want the dragon deck. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna get my dragon deck. I had a few options, but we're gonna do dragons. We might pull from this, but I'm not sure. Okay, there just feels like something else wants to come out here. I almost didn't bring my dragon deck over because I am aware of the draconian history with the Lyrants and other star systems like Sirius. We're not going to dig into that too much right now, but as far as I understand, there was an invasion. There's like this galactic war. The aftermath is still playing out, is what I'm hearing right now. Yes, it is. The aftermath is still playing out. This is very relevant to the domino right now, the domino effect. So there was some sort of draconian invasion into the Lyran and Sirius star system. It was devastating. It was devastating. When I read about this, when I hear about it, when I tap into it, I feel this really heavy sorrow, and that's how I know that it's real. That's how I know that it's real. I'm not at the point yet where I'm able, well, I probably could if I really focused on it, but maybe, I don't know. I'll get there. I was going to say I haven't yet been able to really consciously or intentionally take myself back to these spaces, and maybe there's a reason for that because it's so traumatic. Anyway, sorry, I got off on a little bit of a tangent. There's a lot of pain. This is relevant. There's a lot of pain to be alchemized from our past. A lot of it is playing out now. This is why, thank you, Spirit, this is why it is so important to understand who we are, to understand where we came from, to understand our journey, both human and cosmic, because it is relevant today, because time is weird, and time, everything exists now, everything exists all at once. Yes, it is, okay, non-locality, singularity, all of that. Quantum entanglement. We must understand these things. We must understand where we came from. We must understand the galactic wars that, from our human perspective, seemed to have happened like light years ago, billions and billions and trillions and quadrillions, I don't even know bigger numbers than that, years ago. But they're actually happening now. Ding, ding, ding. And they're still affecting us. And I'm seeing in my mind's eye a treadmill right now. And also like those like walkways at the airport that just keep moving. And then hold on to what you got. We're halfway there. Okay, living on a prayer is coming back into my mind. These walkways are something like you can step on and they'll just keep moving you forward. It's like the future is coming whether you'd like it or not. What is that, Spirit? We're going to pull a card to understand this a little bit better, but we understand a little bit better now at this point in the message why it is so important to be alchemizing our past, because we do not want to repeat that. These wars have been devastating. I believe this is actually why we're seeing time is folding. This is an opportunity. Wow, that's big. We can't let it happen again. It's like, let's save Mother Earth. We cannot let this energy continue to radiate out into the cosmos, okay? With destruction often is necessary, okay? Destruction is necessary to like, so that we can build something new, out with the old and in with the new. But some destruction is just harmful. It's unnecessary. And yes, we can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth, but like, we can also just live in heaven. We can also be peaceful beings and love each other and not be at war with each other. We can choose that. Yes, we can. Okay, I'm seeing ice cream in my mind's eye. There's some sort of ice cream waiting for you, and I'm seeing the energy of a carnival in my mind's eye. Okay, Spirit, please help us understand this mission a little bit more. This is a beautiful reading. I appreciate every single one of you for all of the work that you're doing, the light work, the grid work, the inner work. I love you all so much. We are so beautiful, and holy crap. Y'all, we all decided to like incarnate at the same time. Somehow we all got here. I'm just seeing all these souls in my mind's eye just like coming to Earth from all these different star systems, all these different galaxies, all these different places. We're all here now at this fundamental time in galactic history. Like, holy crap, y'all. Freaking heck. Oh, love it. Thank you, Spirit. One more kiss to put my energy. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you. Wow. Yeah, face your shadow. Okay. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay. Face your shadow. It's pretty clear. We have to face this shit. You have to face it in order to alchemize it. She's got like this bloody knife that she's holding behind her back. Look. Do you see that? She's like holding it behind her back. Somebody's trying to hide what they did. And I'm drawn to the moth here as well. I'm drawn to this moth here as well. The moon energy. Number 19. Okay, the wild huntress. Face your shadow. We also have grandmother magics. I comfort you. There is a big duality in this. There's a duality in this. With the colors and with the energy as well. This I comfort you card. Whew. So we see the butterflies. Oh my gosh, I just realized that. Look, so there's moths here, and then there's butterflies in this card. Attracted, you know, out during the night with the moon, out during the sun, or the daylight with the sun. Butterflies and moths. This I comfort you card is a card that reminds us that Spirit is here to comfort you, that our ancestors are here to comfort you, and that there is great comfort in knowing yourself and in understanding your path. Whew. We have to face our shadow in order to regrow. I think there's mushrooms in the corner of this card as well. So we're regrowing from that death that we experience. And so we're reminded to see how she's looking at her. We will find great comfort in just facing our shadows. Yes, we will. I'm seeing a whole mess. I'm gonna draw it again. I'm just seeing literally, I mean, this is unnecessary to draw, but I want you to see it. Boop, boop, boop. It looks like that. And there's like a big dot in the middle. It's not even in the middle. I drew it on the side. This. That's your shadow. That's the chaos of your mind. That's your darkness. Here. You're welcome. Somebody wanted to see that again. You're welcome. There is great comfort in knowing yourself, in embracing your darkness, in seeing yourself fully for who you are in all aspects. Face your shadow. Some of you need to fess up to what you did. 4444, as we say that. Some of you need to fess up to what you did. Some of you need to recognize what people have done to you. And that wording isn't very productive, like things happening to you. Somebody did something to you, okay? We can choose to see it as it happening for you, even if it's totally horrific, because we are able to learn something from it. Okay? We have the moon here. Work with the moon's magic, okay? Lady Luna's magic. Synchronize with the lunar time and energy. When we drew this card, even though it's the sun, I was like, I'm pretty sure you're being called to work with the moon. Well, the moon card in this deck did come out, and it is directly underneath the sun card right now. Oh, and we have 4 cards from each deck out right now, okay? Reinforcing that 44 for you, okay? So this is number 32. We also have a repeat of the 369 that we had in the first cards, okay? This one's number 19, and then we have card number 6, and then we have 32. So it's, the digits are next to each other, 963 right now, 963, okay? Somebody will understand that, the math part of this a lot better than I do. Fibonacci sequence may be relevant here, okay? So yes, you are being called to work with the moon, to work with the sun as well. There is a lot of moon energy that comes through with Sirius, with Lyra. I'm not quite sure. I don't know enough about the Pleiadians. The Pleiadians feel a little bit more sunshiny to me for some reason. So there's definitely a balance that needs to be achieved here, in terms of forward action and inner knowing. And it's also this call to like act on your inner knowing. Yeah. Okay, Spirit says retrieve what is lost and put it to good use. That's what you do. That's what you're going to do. That's where you're going to apply your magic. That's where you're going to apply your knowledge of alchemy, your practice of alchemy, all right? Red wagon, red wagon. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. And tune into nature is what that song means to me. It also means celebrating and the end of an era, okay, the end of a party. And also getting together with friends, getting together as friends. Yes. This is what it means to me. The last card that we pulled is the Lovers at the Feast. Conscious and aware eating, number 23. 23 has been a number I've been seeing for since October. Before that, several months, at least 2 or 3 months. 3 months. Conscious aware eating. This card means to become very conscious and selective about what you consume. Yes, this has a heavy emphasis on food, but this also means media, music, the people that surround you, okay? Being very conscious with what you let into your body, with what you let into your spirit. Be very conscious about that. It's very important at this time, okay? Especially because you're going to be, it landed underneath the magic card. So this is very important because Spirit wants you to know that you are only going to grow more powerful, especially if you're seeing this video. You're only going to grow more powerful. I'm seeing in my mind's eye right now somebody scaling the side of a building, like you're rock climbing the side of a building, like a skyscraper, doing something crazy that most people would be like, who the heck is that maniac? But you're doing it, and you're going to get to the top. And guess what? When you get to the top, there's a door there, and you're just going to walk down the stairs. Like, you just have to go up. And that's the scary part, but go up and then you'll be fine. So because you're using your magic, because you have this responsibility and this power to put out into the world, it's so fundamental to be very conscious about what you're surrounding yourself with. Beautiful. Power, beginnings, and transformation. Okay, I'm called to one more deck. And I literally have all these decks next to me, and they were calling to me before, but the energy is changing and shifting, and we're not using any of these. I'm getting up again. So this is definitely a message, okay? Get up and move, okay? Be malleable about your belief systems. Like, get up and move. Shift your position, okay? So this is just a bunch of index cards that I wrote random stuff on. Let's see, what do we want to say, Spirit? It's a little bit different to shuffle this one. Let me do it in a way that I can't see what they say. What would we like to bring out, spirits, to conclude this beautiful message? This has been so helpful. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I've learned a lot so far in this message. It's been beautiful. Yo, we have a big responsibility. Sheep in wolf's clothing. I think I said that backwards. No, I said it correctly. That's what I said. Sheep in wolf's clothing. Take that how it resonates. You know what that means. Seeing a tie in my mind's eye, like a businessman tie. Alright. Shadow realm is relevant here, as well as crystals, crystal work, grid work. Okay. Stonehenge feels relevant as well. Ooh, and I'm seeing the magic wand emoji. The magic wand emoji, magician energy, rabbit in a hat. There's, okay, beautiful. Stonehenge. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. And we've got, oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. So, okay, we've got divine counterpart and Venusian. I'm saying thank you because I totally forgot when the final, and then 5115 just came on the timer. When the final countdown by Europe came into my mind, I forgot to mention that there's a ton of Venus energy there. Thank you, Spirit. That's huge. And I can't believe I forgot to mention that. Oh my goodness. They mention Venus, the coming of Venus in that song. So, a lot of your mission in this life cycle on planet Earth is about rejuvenating and like rejuvenating this sort of Venus energy right now, okay? Coming back into this divine feminine energy. We're healing the divine feminine, integrating the divine feminine. I feel like that's why this Lyran energy is very relevant here. That feels like the most feminine energy out of all the star seeds systems that are present in this reading right now. Yes. So this is huge. Leaning into this Venus energy, okay? This traditionally very feminine, loving, passionate, okay? Beauty, harmony, all of this. We dig into the history. Yeah, I see some of your brains ticking away right now, okay? Historians, we're looking into Greek culture, Roman culture, Egyptian culture, Mayan culture, Sumerian culture. Like all the cultures have something to do. They have some concept of Venus energy, of what it means to be a woman. Lilith is relevant. Lilith is relevant. We need to examine this. You and I, okay? You and I watching this video. Yeah, the historians, the academics, and everybody else. But us starseeds with galactic intuition, with this communication, we also need to really sit down and examine this Venus energy, because we are going to be some of the people on this planet that are most receptive to having downloads that really can help move the collective forward in this way. Boom, I'm seeing like ding, ding, ding. It's like literally explosions going off in my mind right now, okay? There are so many realizations. You will get downloads if you read about this history, if you read about the history of Venus. The Spirit is saying right now, even if you just connect with this energy, period, okay? I'm seeing a mic drop in my mind's eye. Connect with this energy. You're called to connect with Venus energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right, divine counterpart. Help is on the way. And this is also like you are a divine counterpart with the universe, with your galactic system. I'm seeing somebody shoveling sand right now with a little toy shovel. So children feel relevant, as well as like, okay, whistle while you work. Da da da, whistle while you work. Da 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 da. Okay, Snow White. Is that the hi-ho song? Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Whistle while you work. It's coming in. So there's this energy with a small sand shovel and that song coming in that it's like some of your work right now might not be the most effective that it can be. Like, if you're trying to build a sandcastle, you are going to have a much better use of your time if you get like a real shovel that's not this big and plastic. So there's something there tied to this divine counterpart coming in. There's help on the way. There's support on the way. Okay, Spirit is saying the process of awakening will become more efficient once you reunite with your divine counterpart. Whoa, I'm hearing masquerade. Interesting. For some of you, you may be wearing a mask when you first meet each other, or some sort of, the masquerade is relevant. Some of you are like, I'm feeling a lot of like, ooh, type of energy coming from you right now. So if that's you, if that's resonating, like, listen to that. There's something there to examine. Okay, divine counterpart. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, I just split this deck and we land on strength. So confirmation that there is strength coming to you in the form of a reunion. Spirit says you will know who this is when you meet them. Maybe 5555. Some of you have... Interesting. I feel like all of you actually... all or most of you watching this video have already met whoever this divine counterpart is. And this might not be a romantic person for all of you. For many of you it is, but not all. At the time of watching this video, I feel like most of you have met whoever this person is, so you know who it is. Whoever you're thinking of, that person is here to help you in some way. Spirit says awaken to this truth. This is an inner knowing. Okay, highly connected to this Venus, this love energy. Okay. Beautiful. This was a beautiful message. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else? Is there anything else that we would like to bring forth for the collective? I felt like splitting the deck again. Aw, cute. I felt like splitting the deck again, and we have As You Wish. As You Wish, which is what, what's his name? Oh, Masquerade from The Princess Bride. He's wearing a mask the whole time, and as he rolls down the hill, he says, "As you wish." Like, there's somebody here that will do freaking anything for you. Somebody will do anything for you, okay? A human being that will fall in love with you, but also spirit, as you wish. Remember, you are the creator of your own reality. And you're also being called to make a wish. Make a wish if you haven't already. This is a big part of working with the moon magic. Ding, ding, ding. Working with the moon. Setting your intentions on the full moons. Releasing whatever doesn't serve you. Oh, sorry, opposite. Setting your intentions on the new moons. Releasing whatever doesn't serve you on the full moons, as you wish. Okay, Spirit says your wishes will be granted, and access granted is coming through. Access granted to portals, to divine nature, to inner knowing, to the depths of your soul. Access will be granted. You will know who you are. For some of you, this is coming very quickly. For some of you, I'm hearing it's literally like by the end of the week, like you'll have a really big knowing, a really big recognition about who you are, okay? And then we had Mother Earth come out as well. So beautiful. She's always here to support us. So beautiful. I'm hearing diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough, okay? A diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. All right. Thank you, Spirit. This is beautiful. Such beautiful. All right. Is there anything else? Spirit wants me to just show you this. This is laying on top. Trauma. I suppose this is confirmation about this. Where, like, all that trauma there. And the shadow work card that came out. We are transmuting that. We are transmuting that. 58 on the timer there. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm hearing that is all. That is all, child. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for sticking around. This is a long one. We're approaching an hour. This is a long message. Thank you all so much for being here. We have a beautiful mission together. We have a beautiful mission together. I know we can do it. It's time that we work together. You are being called. You hear the call. Know who you are. I'm seeing a fuzzy carpet in my mind's eye right now for some reason. Get cozy, get warm, get used to this. This is our new reality, and it's up to us to create it, okay? Stepping into 7D for a lot of us. Wild. All right. I love you so much. I love you so much. I hope that this message has reached you well. I hope that it has helped you understand yourself a little bit better. And I wish you all the best on your journey. Onward and upward, honey. I love you so much. And the universe loves you too. The divine loves you.